Hello, dear students. I'm your teacher Harsha, and I'll be taking Standard 12 Organization of Commerce. So, today's our topic is Nature and Significance of Management. As you can see, the name of the chapter itself is Management. So, we are going to learn everything about management. So, keeping business view aside for a while, let us know what is management in real life. Management is a force which binds everything together. Let us take an example. You are now 12th standard students. The most valuable for 12th standard is time. Time is the only resource in which you have to manage all your things like when to play, when to study, what time to go school and tuitions. So you make your timetable and manage your things accordingly. So this is what management in real life or day-to-day life. So from this we can understand that management is not only useful in business but it is a part of our daily life. Let's come to the introduction given in your textbook. So, management exists since ancient time. Human beings were getting their food by hunting, fishing, etc. Planning, supervision, coordination, guidance were used by them for accomplishment of their work. This process means management. So, management exists since primitive era. Ancient time means you can say primitive era. And even for getting their food, human beings, even for getting their food, they used to have hunting, fishing. So all these work, to accomplish all this work, so they have to plan, supervise, coordinate, even guidance. So these all are the managerial activities with the help of which you can accomplish your work or goals. So this process means management, this whole process. Now these all are the managerial activities. Again, I'll repeat: planning, supervision, coordination, guidance. These all are the managerial activities which helps the manager to accomplish the work or goals. Now let's come to the features of management. Features. First feature: when more than one person join hands for completion of a work in a systematic manner. So more than one person, that means it's a collective effort. It is a group activity, you can say. It is not an individual activity. It is not an individual activity. More than one person join hands for completion of work in systematic manner. Systematic manner means step by step or following the procedure. That is called systematic manner. When there is a, so fine, what is that? A collective effort or a group activity, you can say, but not an individual activity. And how you have to work? Systematic manner, that means a step by step or procedure to follow. Next feature is a need of planning and delegation of authority and responsibility arises. So this is the next feature of management, where you see now there is a need of planning something, or after planning you have to assign the task. Delegation of authority means you have to assign the powers. Authority means powers, and responsibility means some task to be given to your staff members. So when there is a need of planning, that means you have to plan out something, how to work, and after planning you have to assign your task and powers to your staff members. So these are the features of management. Now let us see what is the need of management. So in business, sole proprietorship firm and partnership firms were being managed by owners themselves. So why were they being managed by owners themselves? Because such businesses were on small scale. Sole proprietorship and partnership were on small scale, so they were managed by the owners themselves. But with the passing of time, many changes took place in nature of business with expansion of business. But in due time, the business nature was changed, that is, the nature of business changed, that is, the business expanded. Now, the business expanded, that means it gave rise to the many problems like problem of capital, problem of production, problem of sales. So, there were many problems that arose that time. So here it becomes the need of experts and the trained persons to manage all such things. So this is a need of management. When the size of the business expands, then you have to hire experts and trained persons to manage your business. Let's see the definition of management as per the viewpoint of business. It's a very easy and a simple definition. It is a process of getting things done with aim of achieving goals effectively and efficiently. Now you can see I have highlighted these three words: process, effective and efficiency. So management is mainly based on these three terms: process, effective and efficiency. Let us understand one by one these terms. Process. What is process? It is a procedure that includes stepwise functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing. So process means management is done with a procedure or a process. Now the procedure is, first you have to plan out the things, then organize, then staffing, then directing. So in all these managerial activities again and again is being repeated that we are going to study in further chapters. Planning, organizing. So a procedure is to be followed. Next is effective. Effective means doing right task for achieving goals, and it is concerned with end results, or you can say outputs. Means you have to do the right task for what? For accomplishment of the goals, and it is only concerned with the outputs. Efficiency. Efficiency means to do the task in right way by using less resource or minimizing the cost. Now minimizing the cost can only give you the maximum profits. So you have to minimize your cost so that you can get maximum profit. So let us have a look on Livingstone's an expert's definition given in your textbook. Livingstone's definition, that is, management is a function of achieving predetermined objectives of a business unit with the use of minimum time and cost, as well by making efficient use of available resources. So you have to use minimum time and cost as well. This only minimum time can give you the, and cost can give you the more profits, like more productivity, more profit. So this is what efficient means. So this is the definition given by expert. So our next topic is nature of management. We have 7 points in this. First is universal process, then goal oriented activity, third is group activity, fourth continuous process, fifth human process, sixth decision process, and seventh last is science, art and profession. So let us understand all these 7 points in detail. So now as you can see that first point is universal process, and in that I have highlighted some of the terms: industries, religious fields, agriculture, army, education. So these are the terms where management is used and where not it is used. So management is used in each and every field. Either it's industries, religious fields, agriculture, army, education, or in our daily life. It is used in each and every field. So that's why it is called a universal process. Next is goal-oriented activity. So management is considered a tool to achieve your goals or achieve the goals of business organization in most economical way. As an individual, if you are asked that what is your goal in life, what is your purpose in life, you some of say CA, CS. So everybody has goals in their own life. Similarly, when an organization comes into existence, it comes with some aim or goals, like particular goals like we want this much turnover in this much time. So these are the goals of organization. So that is why it is a goal-oriented activity. Management is a goal-oriented activity. Even an organization has its goal to convert the company in MNC. That can also be a goal for a company. So management is a main tool to achieve all these goals. So management always aims at achieving the goals of organization. Next is group activity. So group activity. Already we have studied it is a when two or more persons join hands. So here it is collective efforts by two or more people for the accomplishment of objectives. Yes, it is not an individual activity. You take an example. Suppose a manager plans something to achieve the goals. Can he alone manage all the things? No, he cannot manage alone each and every activity. He has to assign the task to his staff members to do the work properly in a systematic way, and so to accomplish the goals. So here in management, each individual performs his/her role at his/her status and department, then only management function can be executed. Thus, management always refers to group people involved in managerial activities. Any alone person, like a manager alone, cannot plan, organize and implement everything. You need more than one person for accomplishing the common goal. Next is continuous process. Now, management is a goal oriented, yet it does not stop after the achievements of objectives. Now compare your daily life. You have the goal in 12th standard for 80%, 90%. Once your goal is finished, then you have the other goal. Other goal is to become CA, CS, or whatever after your 12th standard. So once the one goal is achieved, the next goal is already there for you. Similarly, in the organization, the management cannot stop because the cycle of redefining goals and objectives keeps on going continuously. That's why management is a continuous process. Next is human process. So human element is most significant element in management. Yes, man is at the center of management. Other means of production are useless. Other means your raw material, your machinery, your equipment, all are useless if human being is not there to manage all things. So management is a human process. You can say it's only a human process. All your means are useless. Even your machineries, your equipments, all are useless if man is not there in center. Our next point is decision process. Management has to take decisions constantly while managing business. No work can be done without taking decisions. Let us first understand what is decision process. When a manager has to make a choice from two or more alternatives or from many options, that is called decision process. So manager is the one to decide it, and so they are called decision makers. Any one alternative is to be selected by manager and then it is to be implemented. So every time management has to take decisions to achieve their goals continuously. So management is a decision process. Last one is science, art and profession. Some experts have considered it science, some experts have considered as an art, and some expert has considered as profession. So what is science? Science is a systematic body of knowledge. It is principle based on experiment. Similarly, management has its own theory and principles which are developed by management expert after years of research. So it is considered as science. Art basically is skills and creativity. So for getting work done, manager requires skills, proficiency, intelligence, cleverness and insight. A good manager is one who has skills of getting work done from staff. He must have skills to get work done. So, some experts have considered it as art. Last is profession. In modern times, management is handed over to trained and expert people. Trained and expert people, like we have CA, CS. So, the same way the management has been given to the expert people, trained and expert people, that is why it is considered profession.